The garden within is not just a place, it is a way of living. When you walk in awareness, breathe in presence, and act in love, you carry your garden wherever you go. You become a sanctuary, a living reminder that peace and beauty are always possible. Life will bring storms, but storms only make your roots stronger. Life will bring winters, but even in stillness, the garden is preparing to bloom again. To cultivate your garden is to cultivate your soul, and when you live from that place, you radiate peace into the world. When your life becomes a garden, you inspire others to tend their own. The fragrance of your peace travels farther than you know. And in this way, the world itself begins to bloom. Awareness is the gentle sunlight that awakens the bud. The more you turn inward, the warmer your inner world becomes. Awareness allows you to see your thoughts without judgment and your emotions without resistance. Just like a flower stretches toward the sun, your soul stretches toward awareness. This light dissolves shadows and makes space for clarity. Without awareness, the petals remain closed. With it, the first signs of awakening appear. Slowly, you realize that awareness itself is healing. In this clarity, you begin to understand your higher self. Awareness is the foundation of every spiritual practice, the light that guides you home. Every flower needs rain, your soul needs acceptance. Often, we resist who we are. We hide our scars, our pain, our stories. But just like rain washes the earth, acceptance cleanses the soul. When you accept yourself, even the broken parts, you allow the petals of your being to soften. Acceptance whispers, "You are already enough." In that moment, the heart loosens, and the unfolding begins naturally. True healing begins when judgment ends, and love takes its place. With acceptance, inner peace grows quietly, nurturing your soul's growth. Once, there was a woman who believed she was ordinary. She lived her days quietly, never thinking much of herself. One evening, she wandered into an abandoned garden. At first, she saw only weeds and silence. But as she sat still, she noticed small buds, hidden beneath the overgrowth. With care, she watered them day by day. Soon, the garden transformed into a place of breathtaking flowers. What she did not realize was that the garden was her soul, and by tending to it, she bloomed with it. Awakening is not about changing who you are, but about nurturing what was always within. The story reminds us that each heart is a hidden garden, waiting for patience and love. As the petals unfold, the flower does not force itself open, it surrenders to life. In the same way, surrender is a key part of awakening. You let go of control, of needing to know every answer, of carrying every burden alone. Like a flower trusting the wind, you begin to trust the flow of life. In surrender, you discover freedom. The slow bloom of awakening is never about control, it is about allowing. Trusting the divine timing of your journey becomes the deepest form of strength. The more you release, the lighter you become. Every flower carries fragrance, the soul carries presence. When you bloom, others feel your peace without you speaking a word. Presence is the silent gift of an awakened soul. It is the fragrance of love, kindness, and calm. The more present you are, the more beauty radiates from you. In presence, you no longer chase the future or regret the past, you are simply here, and that is enough. Presence is the perfume of the awakened spirit, reaching others without effort. When you live in the now, you share a healing energy that inspires without words. A flower does not bloom all year, it has seasons. Likewise, your soul has seasons of rest, growth, shedding, and renewal. Awakening does not mean you will always feel light, it means you honor the seasons without fear. Just as winter prepares the soil for spring, your darker seasons prepare your soul for deeper blossoming. Every season has a purpose, every season holds wisdom. Life is a cycle of endings and beginnings, each one essential for growth. Trust that your winter is not the end, it is only preparation for your next spring. In a quiet village, there stood an old tree. People saw it as ordinary, never noticing its silent power. One day, a traveler rested beneath its shade. As he sat, he realized he felt peace, as if the tree itself whispered to his heart. He stayed longer, noticing its strong roots, its silent patience, its quiet bloom through every season. The traveler later said, "That tree taught me more about awakening than any book." Sometimes, wisdom blooms slowly, like petals opening. You don't notice it happening, but when you do, you realize you've already become the tree. Like the tree, you are rooted, patient, and quietly radiant. When the flower blooms, it does not keep its beauty for itself, it shares it with the world. In awakening, compassion arises naturally. You begin to see yourself in others, and others in you. Compassion is the language of the soul, the fragrance of inner blooming. When you love without condition, when you forgive without demand, when you extend kindness freely, your petals are fully open. Compassion is the greatest sign of an awakened soul. To bloom is to give, and to give is to bloom again. The bloom of awakening is not the end, it is the beginning of a deeper journey. Each time you open, there are more layers waiting to unfold. The soul is an eternal garden, endless in beauty and depth. Awakening is a slow, gentle, infinite process, one petal at a time. And when you realize this, peace settles in your heart, there is no rush, no destination, only unfolding. You are the flower, and life is the garden. With every breath, you are blooming into infinity. Your journey is not about reaching the end, it is about becoming the eternal garden itself.